Hey guys, so today I want to do a benchmark comparison here with my iPhone 4 on iOS 7 Gold Master Edition and my 4S and my 5. So you can see here that I'm running it is because I have the new wallpapers running, and yes, you can't have dynamic wallpapers on the iPhone 4, which kind of sucks, but I'm probably gonna do a separate review for that, so you will have a look at that. But you can see how when we go inside, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so let's have a look here. And we will be using the app Geekbench 3, which is the latest of the Geekbench apps to benchmark. I'll be making a speed up test video, putting them up, but if you want to have separate different videos, then yeah, whatever. You can see here, iPhone 4S, the iPhone 5, I need the iPhone 4, 500 megabytes of RAM, same here. I mean, they kind of like the iPhone 4S, it's like the iPhone 4 but with an extra core. And it really makes a difference. It really makes a difference. You can see here, Apple A4, Apple A5, 800 megahertz still clock at the processor, but one extra core really makes the experience so much more smooth overall in the performance. And then we do have the iPhone 5 with twice the amount of RAM, and then a dual core processor clocked at 1.3 GHz instead of 800 megahertz. Okay, let's run this test. Yeah. I'm sorry if I piss you off. I hate how people do this stupid thing. So we got the iPhone 5 score here. I'm reading a text at the moment. I'm just gonna wait here until the iPhone 44s also will finish up. So you can see here also, if you take a look at the score here until, or now we're waiting for the iPhone 4S and the iPhone 4. So a score of 714 on the single core. Dual core score, of course, here it will add up both cores, and both cores should be about the same kind of power inside of them. Let's see here. If you take 714 times 2, 1428. Okay, so one of those cores are a little bit weaker. Yeah, shit happens sometimes. Okay, we're getting a score now also on another device. great. So there really is a big difference here between the iPhone 5 and the 4S as well. I mean, wow. I think that they made around 50% speed bump or something, or maybe 100% speed bump between the 4S and the iPhone 5. I mean, look at this. This is pretty insane. Just because, I mean, first of all, it's the same kind of dual core, but it's higher clocked. I mean, way higher clocked. 1.3 gigahertz instead of 800 megahertz. That's a 500 megahertz increase, and if we add it up, it's a 1 gigahertz increase there in power, and that will really make a difference once you start to add everything up. You can see you get triple the score here of the single core, and multi-core score here is almost 4 times the amount. It's pretty insane. It's pretty intense. It's pretty awesome. And the iPhone 4 is going to struggle a little bit because it's only single core, 800 megahertz. Oh my god. Also remember that this is probably the heaviest Geekbench test because it's the Geekbench 3. And there are versions before that, but hey, this is probably the heaviest one. Okay, so get the score here. And this is pretty fun. I mean, single core score is almost, I mean, it's kind of like identical to the iPhone 4S. But just because you have that extra core inside of the iPhone 4S, you can get a super smooth experience many times, menus and everything, compared to the iPhone 4. So you can see a multi-core score is off. And that's just because that's one less core. So pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. If you want me to check out something specific in the future as well, let me know about that. And I will definitely see what I can pull off. Yeah, have a good day.